What up? It's week 18. Insane that we're already here, but we're almost halfway done with this 52 week series, and it's kind of crazy. I, it's another month and a half before we actually get to the halfway point, but it's coming up fast. This 2025 is almost over. We're almost into January. Of 2026, which is insane. Time is flying like that. It just started to be November, and now we're at Thanksgiving next week, which is crazy. So, yeah, we have a lot going on, but I want to kind of just take a step back for a second and just I remember why I'm doing this, and remember I think it's reflecting is a very important part of growth because without reflecting, you don't see your growth over a long period of time. Because it takes you looking back at your life and at everything that you've done and like, oh, wow, I did this to get to where I am. And I feel like it's always really easy to get lost in where we're going and our journey and the path forward. And oftentimes I feel like it can not mean anything or, you're confused and you're wondering why you're not where you want to be. And like, look back for a second though and just this is where I've come, this is where I've gone, this is how far I've come, this is everything that I've accomplished. Like I feel like when you put your life into more of a perspective of reflection rather than anticipation for the future, you can kind of sit back and be like, whoa, I did a lot more than I thought I did. So yeah, this 52 week series is a documentation of my life because I'm terrible at reflecting. So what amazing way to reflect than just make sure I do it every single week. And then at the end of the 52 weeks, take all of the 52 weeks, put them together in one video. And that's the goal. Just like documenting everything that I do over an entire year and like all my growth and everything like that. And so that's why I'm doing this. That's why I'm doing this 52 week series. It's a documentation of my life and helping me reflect. So that's why we're here. But jumping more onto the things that I've been doing weekly, or this week specifically, I got Final Cut Pro because DaVinci Resolve. I didn't like how it's set up. Final Cut Pro works a lot more like Ableton in terms of how all the like audio and videos are placed, color coordinating. I like that the audio is actually tied in with the clip itself rather than relocating the audio individually. I feel like it was a very much needed transition for me. Um, but yeah, I got that. We're starting to put out more YouTube videos as well, which I think is sick. I, I'm kind of just messing around at this point, and I'm letting my creative self just fully take over in the driver's seat, and kind of dictate where we're going. And I don't really have a direction, but I'm just like creating. So I'm just making YouTube videos when I want to make YouTube videos, and like building things and creating things. And like I just posted a video of me making an entire intro out of a singular tonal hit, one tonal hit, which is crazy. So yeah, I'm just having a lot of fun with it. I also finished my first song since June, which is crazy to me as well. And I'm not going to release it because I want to have more music in my arsenal before I start releasing more music. Especially 2026, I really want to come up and come firing in on just producing and getting as much music as I possibly can out there. And so I'm going to be doing everything that I can to be consistent with my posting, consistent with my releases. In doing so, I need to have an arsenal of music that I can kind of plan out the release date. And so I'll have more music in the background than I do getting released. That's the ultimate goal. So yeah, I'm setting myself up for that. I do have a lot of projects that I'm currently working on at the moment that just need to be finished. So I'm just taking the rest of the year to just finish songs. I'm going to still be creating new songs because I feel like that is just what, as an artist, I need to do. I need to always like have something started. I need to have something like I need to have new ideas being made while I'm also finishing other ones. So yeah, it's just kind of more of a process of finding that flow and finding that creative rhythm that I need to get into. And yeah, but yeah, it's been a super fun week so far, and I'm so excited for week 19 because there's a lot coming. So yeah, that's going to be all for week 18. I'm going to go edit this on my new Final Cut Pro. I'm excited. Woo! Have a good one.